This is the best new formation in the game, and nobody knows about it because it comes out of a new alternate playbook called the Air Raid Classic. And I've spent the time to master the playbook. 4 formations are fully covered in depth in my community. And if you go in there, you'll see this offense is incredible, phenomenal. We have answers for everything. We're in the gun Ace Tite Week today, and we're going to go over 3 plays today that you're going to use to win now. And we're going to start with the best run in the game, the inside zone. We're going to go up against 6-1, and I just want you to see how this blocks up here. Look at this. You get out in space. That was about a 15-yard gain. Oftentimes against 6-1, that's my minimum. And if I can just follow my blocks properly, you might have a touchdown. As you see here, that is the fastest corner in the game, Tariq Woolen, and he can't get to me for like 40 yards. We'll do it one more time, and you'll just see the sheer consistency of this play. And this time it looks like I'm going to be out for a touchdown, assuming Ronnie Lott doesn't get me, and I don't think he will. So this is what you're calling against 6-1 every single time. Now let's talk strategy, because you can't just run this play over and over and over and over again the whole game. Opponents will adjust. Out of 6-1, it's definitely harder to adjust, but other formations don't have a big issue with this run play. We need to make everything look the same. And the way that we're going to do that is we're going to motion over this receiver here. There is a specific play we're about to go over called the H-move line. As you see, it is a screen play here with an auto motion from that slot receiver. We need to make sure we have a few setups in this ebook that allows you to make everything look the same so they can't key in on the screen. They won't know the difference when you call the play. So we're going to motion him across here, and right when he reaches Pittman, we're going to snap the football. As you see, the blocks are still really good. We're able to slam it down the middle for some big yards. One thing I want to mention here is with this motion, the most optimal blocking you'll get is when you snap the ball after he reaches that last receiver. So right there. You snap the ball there, and I find that's when the blocking is the best, and we get another 10 yards right there. In terms of making everything look the same, I promise you, if you snap this a little bit before then, the defense is not going to know the difference with that play that we're running right now and the screenplay that we're going to cover in a minute here. So in terms of that, you don't need to be super like, oh my God, it has to be in this exact spot or else it won't work. You see here, we still get 7 yards, snapping it before he reaches any of the receivers on the right. But we'll run this a couple more times. You see, the run is still insanely good. We get out in space, and right here, can we get a touchdown? I think we will. Wiggle around a little bit. Come on, come on, come on. Dang, dude. So inside the 10, but still a phenomenal run. Another thing I want to mention with motions, you can always motion that guy out and motion snap him. He'll get a head start on that outside corner, which will make it really easy for him to drive him back at the snap. Again, these are all options you have. There's so many different ways to run this run play. But as you see here, I ran into a guy and we still got like 30 yards. So use this to the best of your ability. Let's hop now into the screenplay. Now I'm excited to show you this play here. The second play in this scheme is the H-move line. It is a screenplay. And like I mentioned before, you have the auto motion here, so make sure your other plays are complementing with that motion. But watch what happens here. We're up against a random defense. That's how good this is. It works against literally everything. You wait as long as you can, and look at the blocks, dude. Look at the blocks, man. Oh my goodness. It is so good. The blocks get upfield, and you're almost guaranteed 10 plus yards every time. I don't need to call a specific defense because this beats everything. Just drop back as far as you can. You throw that at the last minute. And right there, I don't know what 71 was doing. That should have been blocked up, but we can just keep running this over and over and over versus different fronts, versus blitzes, versus coverage. You see we do it again there. He ran backwards that time, which can happen. It doesn't happen like every single time. Maybe about 5% of the time. We got lucky there because we just pancaked everybody, and I'm not even on aggressive blocking. But you will see that it can happen, and you will lose yards every now and then. But the overall plus minus of calling the play is insanely good. We're going to run this 2 more times, and then we'll talk about other options you have on the play, because the screen is not the only thing. Against these heavy blitzes, man, oh my goodness, you're going to see this is incredible. We're going to be out for about 30 yards right there. I had a 3rd and 22 in the game. I called the screenplay, and I picked up the first down. It is such a good play. We'll run this one last time here to show you the consistency we have with this play. Move back, throw the pass, and as you see that time, the linebacker, it's not enough, and we're able to get 20 yards. So that's the premise of the screenplay. The other cool thing here is I can throw this hitch route on the break, And you'll see here, we just wait for him to get in the pocket. We throw the hitch route, easy 3 to 5 yards. The other cool thing is I can double team this end here and I can roll out. All I need to do is wait for him to engage with the tackle and then I'm out of there. Bam, he engages. And now here against man coverage, we're going to have that corner out. So you have options. Obviously, if you're running this, it is for the screen. But if they start committing to that side, you have options on the backside to where they really have to respect both. We're also going to take a look here at this little crosser. It is solid. I wouldn't throw that consistently, but if you see the right defense, you'll be able to take advantage of it. And that's basically it for the screenplay, right? You have many options here, and I'm just going to run the screen again. It makes me smile. It makes me happy. And watch what happens. We wait, throw it to him out in space. And then right there, I picked the wrong lane, but we're still able to get 10 yards. So the best screen in the game. Let's hop into the third play. We are now in the play 95H, and there are 2 plays called 95H. So you need to pick this one here with the wheel route. And this is the best quick throw in the game versus zone, bar none. All you have to do is streak your tight end. And this is optional, but I think a little bit necessary to recrosser this wide receiver to get the deeper cross route. That short one doesn't really beat man all that great compared to the deep one, but the deep one is way better versus zone. Watch what happens here on the outside. I see the corner back up, so I can just throw that ball out into the flat. 15-yard gain. Didn't need to freeform, didn't need to think. I just saw the corner backing up, and bam, we throw this to the sideline. I recommend using a freeform. It makes it less likely for a linebacker or corner in those flat zones to get out there. But as you see here, the angle it gets to the sideline at is just so elite. Even if there is a flat zone, they're not going to get there in time. This time here against cover 4, that is the ideal situation where nobody is going out to the flat. So you can run this consistently. It works against regular zone coverage and match coverage. The only thing I could possibly think of is the bingo check and the stack alignment. That will shut this down. Now I want to alert you to the other side of the field, because we already know the wheel route is the best quick throw in the game. We've established that. But this post-sit route is awesome. If you see man coverage, the first thing I'm looking at is seeing if the crosser is open immediately, but immediately going after that to the post-sit route. And what you'll see here against every defense in the game, this time it's against match coverage. You can throw that ball on the break. I have a full video breaking down post-sit route, so go watch that video if you need more information on that. But you can throw this against anything. You see here, it is a spot drop zone, and we're able to fit it in that little pocket right there for a 15-yard gain. One thing I want to alert you to as well is the seam route can get open against many defenses to the short side. You see here, he fits over the linebacker, and I'm able to possession catch that. I'm just holding it all the way inside. No freeform is needed. Just hold your stick all the way inside when you make this throw. You see again here, this time I can rack catch it. Gets right over that linebacker, and we're in a good spot. This play is basically impossible to stop with a switch stick with one person. The crosser is also great eye candy. If the user thinks we're throwing there, that leaves the other 3 routes open. But if they don't think we're throwing there, it can get open behind the linebackers. That is it for today, man. Those 3 plays alone make an incredible scheme, but I have a full offense on this formation and 3 other phenomenal formations in the Air Raid Classic offense in my community. I'm giving away a lifetime membership. So all you have to do is comment on this video, tell me something you need help with, and you will be automatically entered into the giveaway when I select the winner in a few weeks. That's all I got for today, guys. Go win some games, have fun, and I'll see you later.